Hello everyone, I am so sorry. It looks like this week I've been having a little bit too much trouble with trying to do the live on my phone. I've been trying like all week with the one app because it's not my app or the apps or anything or like my laptop. It's my phone. My phone just doesn't want to share the screen anymore for some reason after my update. And so that's a whole nother can of worms that I've got to work on. But I wanted to still show up everywhere that I can. So here we are. I'm going to do this. Say it's a stream, but pre-recording gameplay. This week we were supposed to check out Betwixt, which honestly, for any of the weeks for this to happen, I'm not too mad that it was this week. There isn't crazy much going on with this app. It's supposed to help discover yourself and get you through different mental health scenarios through the series of different stories that you get to interact with. As you see, the first one here starts with the dream. There is a prologue. So Betwixt, the story of you. I will be a little vulnerable and do this one with you guys. So let's go ahead and just begin here. I'm not sure if there's any volume on this, but we shall see. There it goes. I just didn't start anything yet. Welcome to the story of you. You're now the hero of a choose-your-own-adventure tale about a strange world with a secret. This journey will blur the boundary between reality and imagination, guide you deep into your own mind, and help you become stronger, calmer, and more resilient in the real world. If this text is moving too slowly or too quickly, you can adjust the speed in the menu at the top of the page. If you'd like to pause, just tap the screen. And here we are with our options. So, are you guys ready to get to know your admin, Julia, a bit more today? Which one? So you can ask about privacy and data. You know, you can ask all these questions about triggering small or big emotions, strong emotions, you know. And if you want to know a bit more, you know what? We'll go into I want to know what's involved before I begin. Just so you can get a little bit idea of what's going on here. Thoughtful and honest. Easy enough. So we got 11 chapters. We'll make our choices. We'll have a mysterious guy like Jiminy Cricket. And during each dream you'll earn real world answers. Okay. Let's go into, and how will Betwixt help me exactly? I think that's a good one to tap into, since I'm gonna give you the first know-how, first look. So it's been tested. I wonder what it was like to be one of the player testers for this app. Alright, duly noted. It's not going to give you direct advice, and it's not a digital therapist. It is just a fun idea whimsical, imaginative journey of self-exploration. So, let's see. We'll just ask all the questions. Let's ask about the privacy and data security. Alright, everything right in here is protected through encryption and completely optional. Or confidential. Confidential. I don't know what optional is. I guess optional is for me. So I'm going to be sharing some of mine as we go through this. And there is a way for you to get the full privacy policy if that is your concern. These days, it's okay to be a little concerned. And lastly, let's see what it has to say about these strong emotions we may have. I'm a pretty sensitive person, so I got strong emotions, Alright, so you're not stuck. You can always step away, skip it. This is a safe place, so you only need to go as far as you feel safe. Alright, I think we're ready to begin. Oh, forgot my phone was charging. Headphones. Should I be having my headphones? Where did I put my headphones? I think they're in the other room. But I do got the charging, so give me a sec. I'm gonna grab my headphones real quick. Okay, we got the headphones. Give me a second to turn them on and connect them. I hope this doesn't have an effect on the gameplay. Just in case, I am going to turn it down just a little bit. Just so I know I'm being heard. Okay, so that was the prologue. Just all your questions. It says content warning. This dream involves snow and blizzards. So if you're somewhere out there suffering in these things, just know we're pretending here. I'm just kidding. But no, really. It's a content warning for a reason. So if you need this warning, please adhere to it. Alright, we're going to close it and we're going to get into it. The world is materializing. The in-between. Your eyes are open, but all you see is white. The snow is so thick you can part it like a curtain. And the wind, it rages and howls all around you. A blizzard, that's the word. All-encompassing, ever-present. I tend to look down in the snow, so... You glance at your feet, barely visible under the thick layer of frost. Cautiously, you wiggle your toes. The small movement feels comforting, even liberating. You inch 1 foot forward and plant it back down. It sinks into a deep pocket of snow. Underneath, the ground is hard, and there's something else, a dark shape. Something buried here? Now see, so if you're uncomfortable already, you don't like little deep pockets of something dark, you can walk away. But we're gonna clear away this now. I am curious. We're in a blizzard. What is supposed to be here, you know? So something buried here. New power unlocked. Grit. I got grit, y'all. That's one of my powers. Bend down and scrape the white frozen powder on top, exposing the denser, packed snow underneath. Your hands are bare and the cold stings your skin, but you dig nonetheless. It's something solid. Stone, perhaps. It beckons. Trapped under the surface, you must dig more. Oh, I'm gonna dig. It's cold. What else am I gonna do here? Just gonna keep on digging. Just keep digging. Tired, Grandpa. I said that backwards. The shadows slowly swims into focus. Swim. A face, as you look a little closer, etched in marble, old and not quite human, and though you know its eyes can't see, you feel as if they're looking right at you. Take a deep breath. I'm still curious. That's me breathing in and breathing out. Everything's fine. It's only a gargoyle. A voice, strange yet familiar, coming from the back of your head. You turn around, but there's no one behind you. Are you relieved? Disappointed? Before you can decide how to feel, you notice that the falling snow has thinned and you can see a little further across the white flat plain. Squinting hard, you can make out the blurry outlines of shapes in the distance. It takes you a few moments to recognize them for what they are. Oh, I get to choose what I recognize them as? So do we see giant icebergs and waves frozen in motion? Do we see the fossils of an animal encased in ice? An enormous tree far away, but its top lost in the clouds? Or I see something else I like to describe in my own words. That's a tough one. No, I wish I was doing this live. I could have you guys choose for me. I'm just kidding. Let's say you see an enormous tree. It's gotta be pretty big if you can notice it in a blizzard. Tree stands tall enough to graze the sky. Its naked branches shimmer encased in ice. They spread across the horizon, so they no longer or so long they could embrace the entire world. Imagine what it must have looked like once, when this place was warmer. Then the voice again. Don't be scared. I say this world doesn't fight. I'm curious in this world so far. I'm gonna ask you all of you. Yes. Where am I? You're in the in-between, the world that lies between the familiar and what's possible. Betwixt the old and new, The cold numbs your lips, but you try to ignore it. The in-between. You turn the concept over in your mind, trying it on for size. Said shiver travels up your spine. 'Cause I feel like I'm on the cusp of change. Maybe it's the cold. Maybe. Most people find themselves in the in-between at some point in their lives. But each seeker's journey is unique. You look down at the gathering snow. It covers your feet almost completely now. How long have I been standing here? A thick white blanket of crystals. This world will act like a mirror if you let it. That means the insights you discover here will be yours alone. And with y'all, since I'm sharing some of this with you. The blizzard comes in waves. Impenetrable one moment, transparent the next. We know why I'm here, but what am I supposed to do? To know thyself. What this world needs is for you to see yourself clearly. And in order to do that, you must view every part of the journey from a place of curiosity. Let's see, but what if I don't like what I find? I can't be the only one. It's hard for anyone to see themselves for what they really are. But those who accept the challenge never regret it. I think you'll be surprised by the sides of yourself you don't know yet. A flicker in the corner of your eye distracts you from the voice's words. Something dark and amorphous, like a shadow shifting in the distance. You turn to face it, but it's already gone. A trick in the mind, perhaps. Perhaps. As with any adventure, this one will have its obstacles. People let all sorts of things prevent them from digging deeper. As long as those obstacles ain't money, we'll be fine here. Fear, doubt, shame, uncertainty, yeah, that has blocked me and is blocking me. I won't lie. I have so much fear, doubt, shame, and uncertainty that I have not done anything that I've wanted to do in years. But I haven't let that stop me. I'm here now doing this. This is something I've talked about, so we're making way, doing better. It's never silent in my head. I'm always talking. Everything changes, you know. And this world will set you free, but not before you allow yourself to imagine a better one. That's a relief. I have a rich imagination. Is that what it takes? Imagination? I feel that. I'm curious and also questionable. Yes, precisely. Curiosity and courage are vital. But without imagination, these things mean nothing. Okay. Your eyes follow the flakes of snow falling from the sky you can't quite see. They land gently on your skin. Pause for a moment. Then melt and roll off onto the ground. This is a good question. If you were already moving beyond the things that hold you back, how would you know that you were on the right path? These are all good responses. Good responses. I actually have to think on that myself real quick. Not quick. I ain't rushed myself, but you know what I mean. I need a moment. So we're already moving beyond the things that held me back. I think the way that I would know that I'm on the right path I think I'd feel more connected with what I'm doing. Like it just feels like everything's They like the sound of that. Okay. Yeah, I really liked my response. Sorry. I just need to reread that one more time, so. So I guess where we're headed, you and I, to a world of deeper connection. We're with every step. If you already felt more connected, what's one small thing you might find yourself doing differently? Something you can notice perhaps on a near daily basis. These are all really good options. All things that I feel like I could work on, but something I would notice. I think if I was more responsive to my needs, I do check out and ignore them. Whatever they turn out to be, you must imagine they're happening for you, not to you. That's the way out. Suddenly the sound of the blizzard eases a little, and in the still of the moment that follows, a tiny snowflake lands on your hand. You studied it, marveling at the intricate lace of its symmetries. As you turn it this way and that, the snowflake catches the light and glimmers with a flash of brilliant color. You consider it trying to give a name to the subtle hue. I'm gonna say it's got some pinks and blues. I almost did the turquoise. should I choose? Once this one gets to where it's going. Oh, this might be the end of the first street. So, you do have an option to support others or to play for free. There's no subscriptions. It's recommended by therapists. But you know me, I like to show you guys the free version as well as what they have available. So, Portal of the Lantern, one-off payment, limited access. Do you unlock all the dreams? Science insights for all the dreams. 1 month premium access to our online community. Sponsors 0 people in need. And that's about it for that one. Portal of the Moon, one-off payment. Excel Dreams, Science, Community. This one does sponsor people need to. And dream guided meditations and replayable reflection processes. For $38, you have the audio tracks and an ebook of your completed story. And the last one, or no, that's not the last one, the $59 one. Get the infinite dream, play multiple times, save every story. You get the journal with daily and creative and reflective prompts, an ebook of your story, all of that. And then this one's the last one, $200 if you got it like that. Everything above, and then you get a lifetime access to all new Betwixt stories and help them create new stories faster and expand their Betwixt. That's if you really. We're gonna see what it looks like to request a free spot. Maybe I will come back and pay for the cheapest option, but for now, we are going to request a free slot. I would say sometimes other crafty things, craft arts. I guess I'll say arts and crafts. Yeah. Why won't it let me agree? try to check both boxes. So maybe I gotta actually go to the terms and conditions. No? Okay. One last thing. We're gonna just close it. You guys can peek my background and stuff. You don't have to tell me it's cute. Alright. Let's try this again. Equals the freeze spot. No. No. Does it count? No. Maybe if I sign up first. Alright, well, it does not look like I can request a free slot today. Alright, and I guess that's gonna have to be it for this, because maybe just ain't got nobody. It's the last time I try. Okay. Well, that is gonna be my wrap up for today then. Maybe you guys could have a better look at getting a free slot. There's also a small chance that there's an upgrade that I need to do so that it'll actually work with me here. But if you did enjoy this, and want to look into it, or want to try the paid options, what have you, again, the name of the game is Betwixt. So I hope this may be helpful to somebody out there, and I promise this next week we will be back to our regular programming. I will figure out what I need to do to get my phone to screen shares so we can get through all of our mobile games. We have some that are cross-platform, so worst case we may just hop back on one of those games. Hopefully we can just continue going through the games that I've already picked out though. Anyway, that is me problem. You guys just need to click in and join when you are available and ready to take time out for yourself. It is a lovely Sunday night. I know a lot of people are tuned into the Super Bowl, so I hope your team won or you just entertained. Either way, hope you got to spend time with friends or family or whoever you like to enjoy the game with. And if you aren't one of those people, I still hope you had a wonderful Sunday. Spend time taking care of yourself, relaxing, rejuvenating, what have you. If that wasn't your day yet, there is still some time to get in some self-care, even if it's just making sure you drink some water before you go to bed tonight. Anywho, again, this is your admin, Jalea. We are signing off for tonight. Have a good one, you guys.